Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, February 27th, 2024 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi and our energy mantra for today is my deepest responsibility is coded in my soul. And we have a very interesting culmination coming together of energies. We have some energies that I talked about yesterday. This Mars-Jupiter square, that reaches its peak today at 12:30 a.m. Pacific time. So we have that going on. We have a lunar-faced Yod, Moon in Libra Yod happening. Big neon sign in the sky. This is important. Pay attention to this. And we're building, thank you, computer, we're building to a pretty big conjunction of the Sun and Mercury and Saturn all together. We got Cazinis all over the place. What is this? And this is a deep call to soul purpose happening in that. And that'll be happening tomorrow. So today is kind of like the in-between where we're mixing and mashing these energies together. So I started yesterday really talking about this Mars-Jupiter square. And I put out a little astro vibration frequency or astro frequency like update with just a little blurb just to help us remember like the importance of that. And that is to hold a vision of love. But also to, know that you're working towards this vision, you're working towards this thing, you're working towards this big, beautiful, bright future. And yet it's going to take time, to take it slowly, to not expect it to be overnight. So that Mars-Jupiter square we have coming today. Now, this lunar Yod is going to face into this. It actually has the Jupiter piece in this. Jupiter at 10 degrees Taurus is feeding in, as well as the 7, 8, 9 Mercury, Sun, Saturn energies feeding in to the Moon in Libra. And the Moon in Libra is like, okay, this Earth thing, we need to balance. We need to balance the spiritual. That's the Pisces, our spiritual outlook, our spiritual experience with the Taurus, our reality, our pleasure, our sensuality in this world, making sure we're taking time for fun, making sure we're taking time for spirit. So Libra over here is holding that energy of balance. Do you need to look into spirit? Do you need to align more with spirit? Jupiter and Taurus, do you need to align with reality, with pleasure in this reality? There's a beautiful balance that keeps us flowing, keeps us swimming. That's really important in these energies. And I also think as Pisces and Taurus connect in, hearing Sting singing, we are spirits in a material world. I would like to hear them morph that song with Madonna's Material Girl, because that's happening in my head. It's valid. You are human. You are divine. I posted that quote last week too. Be humble, for you're made of dirt. Be noble, for you're made of stars. To remember all of this and move forward as such in the world, recognizing the importance and the brilliance and the beauty of being fully human, engrossed in the human drama, the human process. That's all part of this. And the divine, where you're like, all right, this is a play. This is all just happening. It's both. And it's finding what that balance is for yourself in your beautiful participation. Now, the Mars point in this is like that square point. And Mars is actually hitting 11 degrees today, but Mars is just feeling those frustrations. Like, I just want to get there already to utopia. Part of Aquarius energy, like its highest vision, is this vision of utopia where we are all working together in harmony. For sure not there yet, unfortunately, right now, yeah? And so you may find frustrations about that. There's so many wars, there's so much hate. Oh my gosh, the division online, like if there's something that somebody can be contrary about, somebody's going to be contrary about it. The divide and conquer game, they're working it. And yet here we are as one, all earthlings, working towards something like utopia, right? Watch your frustrations in this process. Watch your frustrations where there's lack of peace. Where does that stir something up in you that you need to pay attention to? It always comes back here, right? It always comes back here. And if somebody is knocking you off your center, there's your work. So there's that neon finger in the sky being like, if you're knocked off center, you need to work in the human realm. You need to work in the spirit realm with this. This Sun, Mercury, Saturn conjunction, it begins actually at 12:43 a.m. on Wednesday. So we're going to feel this building. Mercury Cazimi, Sun and Mercury conjunct. This can definitely inflate the mental energies, the Mercury shenanigans. There are ahas available in this. There's understanding. Now, it may not come to you like an exclamation point over your head, but suddenly you may wake to like, oh, I get it. Oh, I see. Oh, I understand deeper. It's something I really realized, like, because that's really how often they come. It's just like, suddenly you know different. Suddenly you know better. These downloads, the universe infuses us with downloads. So we have a big download day. And part of this download, these downloads coming in on Wednesday, is about purpose. And remembering that purpose is so much deeper than what you do, how much money you make, like your job. Your purpose is to walk each other home. All of our purpose is to walk each other home. So today you may have planted an awakening seed, holding the door for somebody, sending somebody a smile, checking in with somebody that you care about. Any and all of that is purpose unfolding. Again, I lean into love. I believe love is deeply tied to our purpose. And so engaging in love for yourself, for your human, for your spiritual parts, it's all piece and part of this, right? Part and parcel. There's that. That's how you say it, right? It's all part and parcel of this. But watch for the ahas. Also watch for where shoulddiness weighs you down. And is it Earth's shoulddiness or is it cosmic shoulddiness? I feel a lot of us feel like we're here for a big purpose. Again, I want to remind you, big purpose is planting seeds of awakening, planting seeds of hope, planting seeds of love, planting seeds of remembering spirit, not like preaching, but like remembering God, spirit, source within our nobility, and recognizing the importance and the beauty of humaning. So that's coming in. We'll go more into that tomorrow, but be aware of those floating in the background. I have a beautiful Rumi card, but first let's look at these. Oop. We're in the flow. That's what tried to escape. We're in the flow, participating. I love the participation card. This is definitely like Pisces and Virgo right here, these two cards together. So the participation card is my Virgo card. It's body, mind, spirit, soul, and heart working together. Our human pieces, the temple of our soul, helping us in our flow. And it's like, hey, this is a moment to moment energy. Don't think you have to be 10 steps ahead. I feel like sometimes when we are so spiritually inclined, we want to utilize our intuition to be 10, 20, 50 steps ahead. The moment now is what is most important. Keep that in mind. This is why we want to be ahead, because the burden, because we think if we're ahead, we'll be able to be prepared for it. But truly, as we are always changing, shifting, the moment too changes and shifts. Watch for where your brain is tripping you out. And here we have our vision of utopia. We are the world. It's the 10 of Pentacles. It's a vision of dreams coming true on an abundance level. And abundance, it's friendship, it's food, it's prosperity, it's money. It's good things happening. So that's a beautiful promise of good things. So, worth engaging with. I pulled Blood Moon. Oh, Blood Angel, not Blood Moon. I guess I'm thinking about our Blood Moon incoming. I guess it's not really a Blood Moon. I don't know what it should be called, but eclipse energy is coming in. In the midst of darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. Stepping down from the clouds, it glanced at me like a falcon that hunts a bird and steals it away. It captured me and flew back to infinite space. As I looked for myself, I could not find me, for my body had become all soul in the tenderness of love. The 9 spheres of heaven dissolved in that moon as the ship of my existence drowned in the sea of love. I'm just going to read this one little portion for this. Do you dare place a limit on how much life you can contain? I pour of myself into your heart and invite you to become nothing and everything with me. Let us be the sunrise that greets the new day, the sunset that honors the dying of the day in radiant glory. Let us be the angel of light, arising from darkness, and the starburst in the awakening heart of a human. Be the moon at the back of my heart and the sun at the front of my heart. Be wordless and wise. Let us have nothing that we know for certain and be content. Let us be all and let us be nothing and let us be. And I just want to read this first couple sentences of the oracle portion. The oracle of the blood angel comes to you with a particular message. You are being given the gift of more life. You may experience this as growth, expansion, more energy, more life force, or divine electricity circulating through your system. This is for you to utilize as part of your divine human spirit self and the divine purpose that comes with that. The divine purpose of living and being in connection. We are all humans, or we are all earthlings. That's the song. It's like that Muppet song has been playing in my head. We are all earthlings. So, spinning around together on a planet called Earth. I don't think those are the lyrics, but that's kind of what I'm hearing in the We Are All Earthlings. Go watch the Muppets sing We Are All Earthlings. So, that's it for today. You can book a reading. Eclipse readings available. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com for those. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and remember who you are. You are the solution. Namaste.